Hello and welcome back to Monkey Gardening, where every day is a school day. I've just bought these seeds from Lidl. Again, I think they are less than £1, but I didn't realise that they were seed discs. I've not used these before, and it looks like a sort of similar method to what I used for my chilli seeds. Sort of like tissue paper, and the seeds are sort of embedded in it. Anyway, it says to put them in pots with a centimetre of soil over the top and water, and obviously we'll stick them in seedling corn so they're nice and warm. But yeah, I've never used these before, so we'll see how we get on. Interesting. Okay, so that's my parsley seed discs all potted up. These will go in seedling corner. While we're up there, we can see what else is going on. Okay, so here we are in seedling corner. What's going on? I've got a second lot of sweet peas which come through. In here I planted 6 courgette seeds. Only one so far has germinated. These were old seeds. I could do with getting some new seeds. I'm a little bit behind with everything just because everything's been so cold. Here are my chilli seedlings. They're doing okay. They've all survived. I'm just giving them a little drink of water. And then there's the parsley which I've just brought upstairs. Hello monkeys. It's another sunny day. There's actually a bit of heat in the sun today. Although it's been cold, it's been incredibly dry, so I'm just catching up with some watering. Unfortunately, we've lost one of the sunflowers. I think the wind must have got to it. So yeah, just as well we did quite a few extra. So I'm going to get on and do some watering, and then I really need to get on and finish these fence panels, and then let's probably assemble the incinerator. Yeah, first job, get some watering done. Right, next little job. I've just given these snapdragons a drink, and I'm going to pot them up. I think I did, as I said before, I sown them I think too thickly, but I'm going to pot them up and then we'll see how we go. But they're going to exhaust the soil with them being so thickly sown. So pot them up and see how they grow on. Okay, so that was a lot more successful than last time, just thinning it down. It all works like magic, it's really good. Still got a few other sides to do, but I'll do that tomorrow now. I'll just clean the thing out with water and just let it dry in the sun. I'm going to spot a lunch. Well, here we are again. We've had quite a few wet days again, not really been able to be out here very much. But the weather's looking up. I'm taking a few days off work next week, so I've just got these courgettes down from seedling corner, and some of these are ready to be potted up, so that's going to be my next job, and then I'll see what else needs doing. Okay, so they're all potted up nicely. They had good strong roots on them. As usual, I've planted them up pretty deep. They prefer it that way. They don't like being blown around by the wind. So yeah, so need to find somewhere for them to live. Well, it's a special moment in the monkey garden. First garden beer of the year on May the 5th, 6th. It just hasn't been warm enough out here consistently to actually sit out here and enjoy a beer and enjoy the garden. So I'm just going to sit here, have this beer, have a look around and do a bit of planning next week. I need to work out where things are going to live, and particularly where my sweet peas are going to go. I need to plant those up. Next week I'll definitely take a visit to Kenyon Hall Farm, which I've featured before. It's a really great garden centre, and I should be able to get some plug plants from there. I'll maybe pick up some more sweet peas. I'd like to have a lot, and it's been hard to get things going from seed this year. Everything's just been so slow because it's been so cold. So yeah, anyway, cheers everybody. Hello monkeys. It's been a bit of delay on the video again because the weather's been completely mediocre. It's dry at the moment. I'm off work this week. and I can't put it off any longer. I've got to try and sort out this corner of the garden, which I don't really show very often on camera because it's a bit of a disgrace. These fences are falling down, this tree's completely overgrown, the shed's falling to bits. This patio heater's been here for 17 years, that needs to go. I've got old compost bins. Years and years ago I tried to make my own compost, it didn't go very well. That's really heavy, I'm not quite sure I'm going to get rid of all of that yet. But at the moment I'm just pulling stuff out of here. I'm about to take this thing to bits, just make a start on it really. I've got my incinerator over there, I've not used it yet. Problem is a lot of the pallet wood is too big to go inside the incinerator, and for whatever reason the pallet wood I've got, it's like concrete. I tried to saw it with a handsaw, with a jigsaw. It's not really having it. I could do it with an axe really, but we'll worry about that in time. We'll worry about that later. Yeah, so for now I'm just pulling out as much crap out of this corner as I can. Okay, I've been at it for a couple of hours. I made a bit of progress. I've got rid of the patio heater, dismantled it, taken down the tip, along with some ancient garden chairs which I found sort of buried in the soil. And now I'm just clearing out any brambles and weeds, chopping down the logs and stuff that have come off this tree over the years into smaller bits. Over here, this is part of stuff that's small enough to burn. Over there, stuff that's too big to burn, which I'll take down the tip. Yeah, so it doesn't look like much, but it is actually some progress. So I'm going to just keep at it, slowly clearing out all of this area. Hello monkeys, it's been a mixed few weeks. It's been, well, we've had the odd nice day, but it's still been pretty wet a lot of the time. And when it has been nice, on occasions I haven't been here, I've been elsewhere. So there hasn't been an awful lot of progress, but I'll show you what there has been. I've cleared out a load of crap from this corner, including the patio heater that had been sat there for 17 years, that's all gone off to the tip. My neighbour has repaired the fence there, and 2 of my panels have gone in over there, and these are going to be replaced at the weekend, so we're making a bit of progress there. The shed needs to go, but I need to get some storage boxes before that can go. Things are moving on a bit. The sunflowers look a bit stunted. I might actually sow some more, I don't think it's too late. I think it was just too cold when they came out here. It's been such a cold spring. Nasturtiums are doing nicely, they're doing well. The sage I sowed is doing okay. Speaking of sage, over here in my herb garden I spotted this little fella. There should be a close-up coming on the screen. It's a little metallic bug, and I looked it up. It's called a rosemary beetle, and as the name suggests, it feeds on rosemary. Although at the moment it's having a little munch of sage. They're not supposed to be that destructive, so I'll just let him do his thing. But yeah, I've never seen one of those before. It's been quite the week for spotting wildlife. I spotted a heron on the river the other day. There should be a picture coming up on your screen now. I'd never seen one on the river before. It was really cool. They're quite majestic, eerie creatures, like something from a lost world. Anyway, the onions are still doing well. So is the lettuce that's sowed. Should start eating some of that soon. There's a few rogue pea plants left over from last year or the year before that were self-sown. I'll probably have to remove those. They're kind of getting tangled up in the onions now. The garlic's doing okay, but not as well as the onion, but still alive. What else? There seems to be a load of potatoes have been left in this ground from last year or the year before. and they're all sprouting. I might as well leave that now. These strawberry plants I'm going to move out of here. I'm going to move some of these plants over here so that in this bed I can plant some sweet peas. I've got a load of sweet pea seedlings, although they're not very strong. But I may try and pick up some from a garden centre at some point as well. Yeah, I've not got much in the way of flowers going on yet. Hopefully the nasturtiums will flower soon. And I'm probably going to pick up some plants from B&Q at some point. But yeah, we finally got some decent weather, he says, for today. It may well change again. Now, here we go. I can never remember whether this one's raspberry or blackberry, but one of them was doing very, very well. Loads of flowers, so we should get loads of fruit. But the other one isn't doing as well. Seems a bit weedy this year. Probably do get some new plants actually, but this one's looking really nice. The bees are loving it. That's about it for now. I'm still tidying up. I haven't fired up the incinerator yet because it's been too wet or it's been too windy. I was hoping that would make it into this episode, but I think it's going to be in the next one now. I've not updated for ages. So yeah, we'll leave it there. So I've got something to upload, and then hopefully things will start moving forward. I'm definitely going to get some flowers going on in here. There's too much green and not enough flowers. So yeah, fingers crossed for the weather. Take care everyone. See you on the next one.